It's Nishi Patel here from N Accounting, and in today's video I just wanted to talk about why before you can even start growing your team, you actually need to establish what we call points of culture. So a lot of you may be building up your businesses and you'll be at a point where you physically just can't do any more, or you might be at a point where you've got a few members of your team and you've got to keep growing that team to actually expand your business. It's very important to actually work in a way where you're leveraging the amount of money your business earns versus per member of staff. So that's really important as well. But sometimes to grow, you can only leverage things so much, and then eventually you need to just start building up your team and turn your business into something that runs by itself. So what I wanted to do in this video today is, before you even hire one person, before you even publish a job advert, I wanted to talk about the one thing your business absolutely has to have in place before you can do any of that stuff. So there's a guy called Brad Sugars. He owns Action Club, and he wrote a book called Instant Team Building. And one of the things he says in this book is he mentions that his own father told him when he was building up his first business, Brad, you attract the team you deserve. So what that means is, by attracting the team you deserve, it means your team will only ever be as good as you are. And while they might have different technical specialities, ideally they'll be technically better than you in every single way over time anyway. But while they all have technical specialities, one thing that you all need to have in common is the culture, having a healthy culture for your business. And what that means is, if you hire based on the culture of your business, that means people, even though they'll be doing lots of different things in your business, they'll actually be in a position where they can work together in a good way to achieve an amazing result. So on our website, what we've got our 9 points of culture. And a culture is a little bit like values. So a lot of businesses, they do have values, and a culture is almost just going a little bit deeper than those values and giving a little bit more information about those values. But what I'll do is, if I just quickly share my screen. Okay, I'm not sure how to do that just at the moment. But the idea behind the points of culture is, if you can end up with teams where you've got one really successful and driven individual, but the problem with that is sometimes they can be really toxic to the rest of the team. So essentially what that means is, if you end up with this high performing individual who doesn't support anyone else, who creates a culture in your business where people are afraid for their own roles and start acting selfishly, then the overall impact of having that high performer in your business will not be as good, as the detrimental impact will be less beneficial than the detrimental impact is bad, because the rest of your team start acting in a different way, or they start damaging your reputation in a different way. So the whole point of having points of culture is, it's something you can use as part of the interview process. It's about saying, this is who we are as a team, this is what we believe in, this is how we expect people to act in certain situations. And you can then use that to essentially be part of your advert, essentially. So when you're hiring people, you can say to them, look, don't apply if you don't agree with this culture, because we do test you on it, we do believe in it, we do stick to it. And that's one of the things that we've always done well. We from an early stage, we documented our points of culture. So you can go to naccounting.co.uk, and under About Us, we've got our points of culture. And the idea is, like, whenever we recruit, we create competency-based interviews in as part of the process. And what that's going to do is not just ask for random things like, tell us about a time you helped someone, but what we do is we make sure all the competency-based questions then link back to those specific points of culture. So the idea is, before you even create your job description, before you even send your job description anywhere, before you even work out what that job role should be, it's about documenting the culture in your business, because that's the only way you're going to attract the right kind of people that support the rest of your team, the right kind of people that give your customers the customer service they're used to, and also the right kind of people that will essentially look after each other, so people don't feel excluded, they don't feel uncomfortable in their own business. And that's what the whole point of the points of culture are. So, and in fact, even before you hire staff, even when you're landing clients, even when you're finding suppliers, the points of culture are really relevant for clients and suppliers as well, because you've got to be ready to work with people who want to work in the same way as you do, and who believe in similar things as you do. So the points of culture, it's important that they're not exclusive to anyone, but it's also really important that they specify what your business is about, so you only attract the right kind of people. So by all means, go to our website, have a look at our points of culture. Action Coach have some good ones on their website. So they've got I believe it's 14 points of culture now. So if you've got some time, have a look at Action Coaches as well. They're good, but obviously look at ours. And start building them for your business, because really having a written down and solidified culture is hugely important to the growth and ultimately the building up of a business. So it's been great doing this live. If you liked it, remember to subscribe and like it and follow. And I'll be doing plenty more, so keep an eye out for them. All right, thanks. Bye.